It's time to roll, time to slay, time to loot. Grab your dice, ready up, let's go!
Previously, on the Chronicles of Celestria, the outpost slept beneath the weight of silence. Outside, crows gathered upon the battle masts, their eyes burning like coals in the dark. Inside, the 7 weary souls dreamed. Diego wandered a moonlit nightmare. Javier's voice, sharp with regret, calling him Moonchild. But behind the smoke and sorrow, another face lingered, that he believed to be Callista, the goddess of dreams. Was it mercy she offered, or a warning? Meanwhile, Mirabelle dreamed of flame, of Stonehaven, devoured by fire. Voices in the ash called her Ashborn, child of flame. At the place she knew so well, the Second Chance Orphanage, a woman who looked like her knelt in the center of the courtyard, setting a basket adrift in ash and cinder, a single name stitched into the cloth she held. Ember. Morning came with bitter dwarven coffee, rough laughter, and Captain Thrain. Captain Thrain spoke of the Ironsworn and wished them well, urging them south to Littlerock, where a smith named Mertle would guide them onwards to Lava Crest. The dwarves warned them to avoid the lava fields, to keep to the stone road, for the mountain still hungered. The day's march stretched long and hot. The air shimmered with heat and memory. They spoke of crows, of stones, of gods, and what it meant to walk beneath the watchful crow eyes above, some of whom appeared to turn to mist as the blessing that Judge carried, acted like a protective ward for the watchful eyes of the crows. Along the roadside, Elirr found a shattered relic, a helm of brilliance, cracked but pulsing faintly with light. 3 gemstones remained left intact, their power not yet spent. He tucked it away, the weight of it humming against his pack. When dusk fell, the group found shelter in a cave. Shadows danced on the walls as the fire crackled, and one by one, they shared stories. Sylas and Elirr spoke of stars and secrets, of the keepers who watched but never intervened, and of the book, and who might be writing back, messaging about Jinglethorn. Diego and Ashira traded truths of family, love, and of the Coalition and its broken promises. Zelentrus and Mirabelle faced ghosts, the massacre of Stonehaven, his part in it, and the scars it's left upon them both. And Judge, alone by the fire, prayed not to vengeance, but to the forge. Hildegard answered, her voice ringing like a hammer against steel. Go to the vault of the forge. The answers you seek are tempered there. As dawn crept across the volcanic plain, they all rose once more, weary, scarred, and but unbroken. Ahead lay Littlerock, and behind it, Lava Crest, a city of molten hearts and buried truths. The mountain waited, and somewhere above, the crows began to circle once again. This is episode 20 of the Chronicles of Celestria, the final one of the year of Campaign 1, Embers of Anarchy. We begin today where we left off last session. You all wake up. You feel a bit refreshed. Despite being away from the outpost, you're sleeping here in a cave, but at least you have it to yourself, as each of you woke up, left the cave, and made your way onto the volcanic path. What are you guys doing?
A voice check, maybe.
We didn't do a voice check before the session.
That's fine. We're all good.
Jane pointed this out. Okay, cool.
We're all
In
good.
that case, ignore us.
Yeah.
Wow. In that case, I put my hand back down and let someone else lead.
Sylas
Are we
will
just waking up?
yeah, probably wake up
Go ahead.
like everyone else.
Mi-
If the fire is still on, maybe brew some coffee, get some breakfast ready, and check the anvil because he is wondering what happened to the item that we left on it.
Yes, the helmet of brilliance that you guys left, or the helm of brilliance. Sylas, as you walk over to it, it looks as though the grooves that were left, the marks that were left on this helmet, they appear to have smoothed out, as if it's almost been reforged. However, it's very obvious to you now that there's sockets for gems on this helm that are empty. There are those 3 stones remaining, 2 opals and 1 fire opal. I will tell you now, you look at it and believe that it would be possible for you to probably replace these empty slots.
Cool. Is Diego up already? Or is he still fast asleep?
Yeah, I think Diego would be up. He's probably rustling up some sort of breakfast from the rations that he's got, so that we can eat at least something half decent. Bit of seasoning in there, maybe some, I don't know, a couple of bits he actually pocketed from the Argent camp that's in his backpack now that he's rustling up for some pocket bacon or something.
Awesome. Diego, if you have a moment, I believe your helm is kind of repaired. Like,
What do you mean, my helm?
well, the helm you found, right? The Elirr's. I know.
I found a helm?
Oh, didn't you?
What is this? Oh, it's great. What, is it mine?
I don't know. Was it you that?
And I tried to put it on my head. It's
You can get
dwarven sized, right?
You can just about squeeze it over your head. It's a little bit loose, maybe, but something about it feels magical. You know, it would probably take some attunement to really use properly.
Sylas, I think it's stuck.
Boy.
Sylas, pull! And yeah, I fall on my ass. I definitely did not find this. Maybe it was Judge, Elirr, Mirabelle, Zel, Ashira, yourself.
It's good to know that you can't fit. Like, is it like too small or is your head too big?
Oh, I don't think my ego fits in there with it.
Fair point. Let's discuss it at breakfast. See what we can do with it.
Oh, the
maybe
breakfast! Like I run over
let's
because there's like
study
smoke.
it, and there's coffee, by the way.
Oh, good. And I'm like trying to salvage what I can from the slightly burning bacon.
Yeah, I'd imagine you guys probably have that like center brazier there with some hot coals on it. The food also cooks very quickly in this area because it's naturally warm anyways and very dry. But yeah, the rest of you could just smell this slightly smoky fumes coming from the brazier, filling up this cave. It doesn't smell too bad in comparison to the volcanic ash outside the front of the cave. What do you guys do?
I guess maybe Zel and Mirabelle, now smelling food, step inside from watching whatever could closest be called sunrise, with all the kind of smoke and ash in the air. Just that kind of vague bit of light launching itself up from the horizon. Oh, everyone's awake.
I guess we should get going then.
I suppose so. What about the others? Goes and kind of slaps Judge on the head, like, "Wake up now! It's wakey time."
Are you sure you should be doing that?
He'll be fine.
Does
Fair
this
enough.
wake you up?
Yeah, once he gets tapped on the head, he'll start turning on and
Well,
Perfect.
while everyone eats some of my breakfast, I will serenade you all and give you some heroic inspiration for the day. And then I begin to play my little tune, and we will lucky dip. I'm gonna go Max, pick a number between 1 and 6.
4.
Okay. Ashira, you get one, and then another number, please.
2.
And Mirabelle, you get the other. So you two both have a heroic inspiration for the day. It's a free reroll.
Hey, thank you.
I also get one because I'm a human.
Yeah. Well, okay. It is what it is. All right. So, yeah, you do your song of rest, Diego. You're there with your mandolin, maybe playing it lightly whilst everyone's digging into their rations for the day. It's early morning, but yeah, you've had your full night rest.
Elirr will actually, like, while eating breakfast, I guess, stumble around the cave with his dancing lights and just check if he can see anything. Like, he's kind of like just in thought and checking the ground mostly, and maybe there's any like stones lying around that look interesting or minerals.
Yep. Can I have a let's
Kind of
have
looking around.
what are you looking for specifically? Anything that looks like it could be useful?
Well, like substances, like anything like from crystal to slime, like anything that could be.
Let's have an investigation check rather than a perception check, as you're looking for something more useful in the sense of slimes or stones that might be materials in a sense that you could use. With a 19, as you go around, you notice there's a lot of what looks to be charcoal, basically burnt cinders and things. There's the occasional splash of what looks to be almost like water that's sort of seeped through some stone, but it's hard to make out. What you do notice is there appears to be a couple sort of pebble-sized stone, maybe a handful of different sort of colors. They all appear to be some form of obsidian, and that's what you would see.
I would reach down, or like I would inspect more like those opal-sized stones.
They're quite heavy, but they're about maybe a quarter of a pound each, and about the size of that would fit into your palm. Maybe an inch or two wide, in diameter, but very circular. What do you do?
Can I pick up one or two of them?
Yeah. Do you want to? Let's have you roll a d4 for me, please. Yeah.
2.
So you successfully pick up 2 that you think could be usable stones at some stage down the line. You forage these 2 stones, and I will ask you to add 2 obsidian stones to your sheet, please.
Sure.
Cool. The rest of you, whilst Elirr is walking around with these green dancing lights around the cave, what are you guys doing? As Diego's playing his tune, anyone else doing anything, or are you all having breakfast?
Ashira pulls out her sanding stone.
Mhm.
And I haven't prepared this, I've just decided that I'm going to do this. So, count with me, I guess. Okay. Hey, Pops. It's me. Heading to Lava Crest. Anyone there I should be aware of? Is that 14?
Yes.
Let me know where you guys are. Lots of love. Ashira?
Yeah, that's 25, right? Lots of love.
Well,
I think so.
Technically, you said, is that 14? So I included that.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, then it just caps
I
at
didn't.
for lots of love.
Is that 14? Lots of love. Cool. Regardless, it would be said in your voice. As some time passes, I'll say that you guys continue doing what you're doing. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Is anyone else doing anything else this morning?
Not in particular, just listening to Diego's music, vibing a little. It resonates with me today.
Yeah, you're just vibing out to the music that's coming through. Can I have a performance check from Diego, please? Just to see, is this a nice sound or are you struggling again? As we've only had 1 or 2 from you and they've both been
21. Get out of
21.
here.
21. I will allow you with a 21.
Don't
I will
come
allow
at me
you
saying I've only had one.
with a
one good-
21. Hear me out to give an additional.
21.
I will allow you to give an additional heroic inspiration for the day.
Oh, wow, and you hate them.
I do.
Sure, I will give it to. Do you know what? In every combat, Judge has been rolling like trash. So let's give one to Judge.
Cool. All right, yes. So Judge,
Get done.
Mirabelle, Ashira, and yourself all have a heroic inspiration for the day. And it's then as you're playing and Mirabelle's watching and listening in, the rest of you diving into your food, having some light rations for the morning. Ashira, you then hear in your head, and bear with me because I'm going to do this off the top of my head as well. So somebody count for me, please. Ashira, glad to hear you are okay. Hopefully, Lava Crest is not too hot at the moment. Seek out Prince Edran, the Boy King. How many is that? Those don't count. How many is that?
23?
23?
You didn't get the word that in, but how many come through?
Elephant. As he closes it out, as you get the name Prince Edran, Edran, Prince Edran, the Boy King, as he's referred to it as. But yeah, and he's told you to head to Lava Crest to meet him.
Does
as
that
well.
come out loud? Like, can everyone hear it if I have the stone just on my lap?
I would say it's probably loud enough for those closest to you to hear. It's not super loud, but it sounds like you're being talked to. It's basically talking back to you.
Did you put it on speaker?
Yeah.
Put a shell over
if
it
you
just
open
to
your
echo.
mouth, it starts coming out your mouth like oh.
But yeah, you guys get that name, Prince Edran, the Boy King of Lava Crest. Perfect. So yeah, you guys have had your breakfast. You then exit the cave this morning. You notice that there's that same ash cloud above you, almost like a thick fog in the air above. In the distance, there appears to be the occasional bird hovering above. But you guys head on south to Littlerock. Do you continue following the road?
Yes.
Yep, perfect. I will say you guys, you sort of go up the steps that have been carved out of this rocky mountain that you're sort of next to, and you get to the top and can see, looking ahead in the distance, what appears to be the very faint outline of sort of a small settlement. But yeah, it's once you hit the top that you can see on the left-hand side, right on the top of there is a basically a flagpole with a flag that looks like it's slightly singed around the edges. In the colors of a sort of dark red, almost like a maroon red color, you can see this flag sort of flaps in the wind, and you can see it's got a golden insignia on the middle of it, the center of it, that looks to be that same anvil shape that you've seen throughout up until this point, that you know to be of Lava Crest, or perhaps the Iron Sworn of Lava Crest. But yeah, this banner sort of stands almost like a marker that this hill was conquered or is watched over by that of Lava Crest and the Iron Sworn that inhabit it. As you guys make your way down the hill towards the town, you can see on the left-hand side there appears to be the occasional fire, maybe elemental creature in sort of the gullies on the left, and on the right-hand side you can see sort of to the west as you're heading south. To the right-hand side, as you head down this sloping rock, you can see it looks like there's all sorts of burnt trees, maybe some really sort of dark soils as well. It definitely looks like the safest route is the path that's been carved through the center. Do you guys head on straight through?
We'll continue to take the path that the captain told us, I think. So whichever one that would have been.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
so
it said
just
avoid
straight
the
ahead.
gullies.
Yeah, just straight
Yeah.
ahead.
Before we
mhm.
get to Little Rock, though, I just want to say very quickly to the group as we get there. So, what is the plan? Are we going in as Talon, or are we just going in as us? Just a general consensus from everyone, just so that we're all on the same page.
Oh, if
Well,
we
I
can
believe you told
pose
him
as-
already.
Well, we told the guy 2 days that way, yes. But we're going to be here for however long. Do we want to enter posing as Talon, or are we just going in as us and we hope for the best?
I believe we. Okay. I think we try and stay low regardless, and if we are pushed for an answer, perhaps we are with Talon for now, as that information could always leak back to here. But let's not go shouting it.
No, of course. I've just got a couple of robes. So if we want to divvy out some so that you've got them on your person, if you are then questioned, you could just be like, well, it's hot, that's why I'm not wearing it. You know?
I agree. I think we should be cautious in a settlement of saying that we're part of Talon. I mean, if there are Talon members here, we could quite easily get called out and caught in the act. It may be best for us to stay purposely vague. I imagine those who aren't members of Talon already will be quite fearful of. Would be remiss to press the issue, but members of Talon themselves may press us to get a definitive answer.
No, I get that, but if we're going as us, then we're probably going to be pressed by Talon anyway, right?
We could be.
Okay, we'll go as us.
I say let's just stay flexible.
Yes.
The guy,
mhm.
Brain, he said something about seeking out Mertle, the blacksmith in Littlerock, which I assume she is also with Talon then.
Well, look, here's an extra robe. Who doesn't have one?
I don't.
Here you go. And I throw the robe to you, Elirr. Here is a extra pendant of Talon. Who doesn't have one?
Yeah, sure.
Here you go, Sylas. What else have we got? I think that's all that I have, but that way, at least we've got a few people covered with a certain item or whatever. In case it does come up, we have some proof that we are part of them.
Speaking of handing out things, how do you guys look on healing items? I'm out of potion.
I have 2, I believe. If you
You
want
also
one, you can have
restock
one.
right in the city. Like,
I have 4. You can have 1.
Thank you.
I have one.
Elirr, have another of mine. Here you go.
Oh, okay. So I got 2. Thank you.
That's okay. Zel, here, have another one. And I give you another potion. Cool.
Perfect.
So we keep it low and
Low profile. If accosted, maybe show your talent thing, and hopefully that gets people off our backs.
And people have been asking us what to call us. Maybe we should start thinking about just some deriv to represent. We've been going around for people doing stuff. Could be good for reputation. You like names, right, Drago?
Oh, you do not know. You do not want a name from me. I don't think.
But there's importance to names. I assume
Well, you know.
you always would like saying them.
How about the Sexy 7? Sounds good to me.
I look at Diego. I agree.
Ah, see? That's 2 votes.
I like it.
Perfect. You guys.
3 votes?
You guys start walking down the road. Can I have a D20, please? From. Let's have it from Sylas today.
6.
Sylas with a 6. Ah, okay. Very nice.
Interesting.
Very, very, yes. Bene. I can see as you continue walking down, Sylas, you notice that the ground beneath you is quite firm, but something feels very off-putting, almost like a uneasy feeling comes across you. As you continue to step down this path, you notice that to your left-hand side, the lava looks a little bit active. Like it's running quite quickly. And it appears to be coming almost against the side of the cliff that you guys are walking on. Almost, if you imagine the road is sort of up on a path and there's a gully on either side, almost like a dip. And on the left-hand side, there appears to be this sort of flaming lava that continues to go quite quickly the direction that you're going.
Is there anything concerning about that flow of lava potentially crossing our way?
Can I have what is it you're a little bit concerned about here? Because you can see that it's going quite fast. You would know this to be quite fast in comparison to some of the other lava pools that you've seen around in this area.
What I want to avoid is our path blocked off all of a sudden by a lava stream that's flowing over, or that we are like in this thing of need, like, hey, this is a stressful situation because now we have to run because otherwise we'll burn in lava.
Can I have a perception check from you, please?
Yeah, sure. I'll guidance myself to that.
Yep.
11.
Sylas, do you want help for checking stuff? I could fly ahead.
I already checked, but yeah, you can if you like. It's just a quick concern. That lava stream is like going very, very fast, and like knowing nature could potentially be trouble. Just
do you want to roll your guidance as well, just so you can add that on?
It is already.
Is it already included with the 11?
It was a very terrible. Yeah,
Wow.
I clicked it on, so it's a very terrible roll.
So
roll of 4,
okay.
plus 4 is 8, plus 3 from my d4.
Perfect. Okay, I thought it was. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't realize that was included. Yes, with an 11, you're not quite sure, but it looks as though the ground up ahead, the lava appears to be going towards the road and then coming away from it, almost like it's hitting against the path ahead of you. You're not quite sure what that means for the path as you guys continue walking down.
Just be careful, guys. Could be lava trouble up ahead, but not sure.
Could I gain some could Elirr just go, or Elirr would like to fly up a little, maybe check ahead if there's like a bridge or anything.
Yep. Go ahead.
With this lava river, I guess. Would I do a perception check?
It would be a perception check, yes.
Jesus, that's a nat 1.
Yeah, so a 5, a nat 1. You can't see anything that appears to be like a bridge or anything like that. From what you can see, there's a path and there's some lava coming down towards the path, but then the path is elevated above this. So it looks as though it's almost like you're walking on a cliffside next to the lava pool below you that seems to be hitting into the cliff, but it doesn't appear to be anything malicious. So as you've got that, is there anything you're doing?
Well, I would fly back. Just watch your step. No one slide down. Seems to be a steep cliff.
Perfect.
Okay, but nothing to worry about apart from my steps. Like, I'm not going to fall into anything.
Well, lava down below.
But like away, right? So if I just keep walking, I'm fine.
Stay on past.
Okay. All good. Whoa! No, I'm joking. It's fine.
Perfect. As you've shared this with the group, as you guys continue walking towards the town ahead of you, it's coming up to about midday, and I'm going to do a roll to see this very quickly. Yeah, okay. As you guys are walking towards it, can I please have a dex save from Judge, Zell, and Diego? As the three of you are the first ahead, it will be at advantage. Sorry to Sorry to forget that. It will
Because
be an
we're
advantage
aware.
because you're aware that you were going to watch your feet. So we have a 5, which became a 22 for Judge.
21.
We had a 21 for Diego and a 15, which was the DC for Zell. As you guys all fortunately leap away from a part of the road that gives way as you guys step on it into the lava below. As this has sort of been, this lava's been smacking against the road, the cliffside, and basically chipping away at the brick or stone underneath the path. But you guys managed to successfully, thanks to the guidance of Sylas and Elirr, avoid falling into the lava below. Well done. As you all succeed not falling into lava, which would have been a very interesting roll for me. So thank you. But yes, as you guys continue moving on, you hot foot your way across the back onto the path. Is anyone doing anything as you barely avoid this?
After that very successful encounter that we've just had, I will start to play a melody of merriment. So my passive ability kicks in, meaning that I can use a bardic inspiration to deduct saving throws from enemies, so that I can hinder them when they have to make saving throws.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Cool. You play this tune as you continue down the path. You guys continue on to Littlerock. It's not too far in the distance now. You can make out the gate, which appears to be just ahead of you at the end of the path.
I will actually walk close to Diego and just kind of under my breath go like, Ram, be careful with those jokes next time. And I kind of stay close just in case anything else.
What jokes? And then I pretend to trip the second I say this. Oh, no, it's fine. Let's go.
Perfect. As you guys continue walking up towards Littlerock, which you would now know is what is ahead of you. As you guys continue walking up, the landscape sort of cools from the molten slopes behind you. As you see ahead of you, it looks as though there's almost fertile ground where the black soil sort of breathes, almost like breathes the steam. You can see ash falling like morning dew, coating these sparse trees and what look to be like half collapsed, either stone monuments or possibly waystones. And as you guys walk ahead, you see this big dwarven gate, which has almost, it looks as though it would have been trees originally, which have almost been singed the whole way around. And now it looks like a wall of essentially large charcoal blocks, which have put together this wall around this town. You can see the chimneys in some areas fuming out this black smoke. And right at the entrance to Littlerock, there's a big gate that sort of has a guard on either side, and you notice those big red banners again with the anvil embroidered into them. And as you guys step forward, you can see straight through. There appears to be a dwarven forge and some stone huts carved from what looks to be that volcanic rock in the area. The air is thick with soot, and yet it feels like there's that warmth as well, almost like a cozy sort of vibe coming from this town, as you can hear the faint sounds of hammers ringing as you get towards the gate. You notice that there are two guards that appear to be wearing the same uniform as those from the outpost that you stayed the night at 2 nights prior. What do you guys do?
Zell coughs and kind of pulls some fabric out from his satchel and just makes a makeshift face covering to stop the soot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
To disguise him somewhat.
The rest of you, what are you doing?
So where are we heading? Are we going straight to Mertle, or are we going to, look for a place to lay our heads for the evening and then go to Mertle, or go to Mertle now and then get a place to rest? What do you want to do?
What time is it?
Well,
It's just after midday, so it's about early afternoon. you would suspect, but it looks like it could be any time of day because that ash sort of clouds the sun.
If we did want to be a bit harder to spot, maybe the idea of some kind of face covering is a good deception. It stops us breathing in the soot and also covers our identities somewhat. Maybe not for
Alright.
judge, but
I'd just
I
like to
don't know.
point out, I don't think you guys are gonna be able to hide our group with me just being here right next to y'all.
Elirr.
Well,
Got
I
it.
feel
We should split up.
I agree.
I'll start with Judge, because I don't think I can really hide my appearance much either.
okay. Anyone else going with those three? Those two?
So you two go together. The rest of us will be fine.
Right. Sure, we'll go
Well-
in first.
What's like? Are we posing as tourists just coming through? Because if that's the case, then just find an inn to stay and then walk around the city until we leave.
Maybe, but from what the captain said, there are already warforged here in Lava Crest. So maybe, Judge, you could just say you're from there.
Yeah, I have a good reason. Just follow my lead. How about this?
Okay, sure.
Clarifying, is this Littlerock or Lava Crest?
You
This
are
is
arriving
Little
at
Rock.
Little
Little
Rock.
Rock,
Yeah.
Stoneward.
Okay.
which
Did
I will
they-
tell
did
you
they say
looks to
that there
be
were-
looks to be more like a town than a city. Just so you know.
And they didn't say anything about Warforged in Littlerock, just Lava Crest, right?
But don't worry,
Okay.
I can handle this.
Um,
No,
Well, how about if we do need to have a reason for being here that is, won't draw too much attention to ourselves, we can just say something they'll already know. There was an attack recently on Forge Heart. Is it Forge Heart? It's been a while, guys. Forge Heart Citadel, is that the name of it? Cool. There's been an attack on Forge Heart Citadel, and we had to evacuate, and this is the first town we've come across.
if
So
you
does it
guys
keep-
Perhaps.
if you guys need a reason as why we're down here, just say you guys are taking me, your spark bot, to Lava Crest to the vault of the forge.
That actually
Yeah.
works. I mean, we don't look like typical refugees, do we not?
You guys are just taking me, your friend, a spark
What
bot.
If you want,
What if someone
the-
says why?
Just say you're taking
Because
me
he's-
there so I can
It's
speak.
malfunctioning.
I can speak to Hildegard and Garrick, the people who created me.
perhaps Zell or I could disguise ourselves as that guy from yesterday.
We'll be fine. They're already expecting
Okay.
me here. They're already looking at me differently, so we're fine. Just don't say anything crazy. We don't need to give anything away. Just
Can we
go with that.
get a vibe of the locale here? Is it just dwarves, or is it a mixture?
At the moment, it's hard to tell because you guys haven't actually stepped through the gates yet. You're currently having this conversation just outside.
Is it completely walled off?
There's basically a thick wall around the town. From what
no
you
way,
can
no
see,
like gates open. Or
there's
anything.
a wide open gate ahead of you. You can see a dwarf posted on either side up next to these big red sort of maroon banners with that golden insignia. It's hard to see through too
Can't see
much
anyone
as
through
it's
it.
sort of
Okay.
rocky on either side.
We just wing it, I guess.
I'll just walk
Well,
up
Judge,
to
I'm
the...
Yeah.
I'm happy to take, role of caretaker, owner, whatever the situation will be.
I don't... You guys,
I'll-
I'm
I'll
fine.
stay
I'll-
close. We'll be
I'll
fine.
take the role of your buffer. That's fine.
Sure.
I'll pull out a rag and I'll pull
I'll
out my
just walk
bucket.
up. I'll walk up to the gate.
I'll
Yeah.
go with him.
As you do so,
Yeah.
you're
too.
quite a big group. Are you all going?
Yeah.
So are we not
Yeah.
splitting up?
No.
No, not
We are
Come
now.
on.
Cool. Judge, you lead the way
Let's
in
go.
Yeah.
towards the town, and you notice that two dwarves sort of look at you and the group that you're with. You all right? Who goes there?
Hey, I'm Judge. I'm a spark bot. I'm being taken and transported to Lava Crest, to the Vault of the Forge.
You're a warforged.
Indeed.
You're going to the Vault of the Forge.
Yes.
But please, come in. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Littlerock. Are these your... Oh,
These are my companions, my friends. A lot of them are just working at the temple with me, or a lot of them are just
the temple.
people. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're more than welcome. Look, anybody who's not an elemental is welcome to come on in. As he sort of looks at you. I'm sorry, fire dynasty? Exempt, of course.
Oui.
I mean more those salamanders and whatnot that you have out there. But please come in, as he invites you through the gate, and they open the doors, and before you, you see, as he sort of steps to the side, let me pull you over to the map, as you guys see a nice, cozy little town, which you know to be that of Littlerock. Before you, you see on either side is that volcanic stone that you know very well. In the center, there appears to be this glow of this lava that's almost like a river flowing through the middle of the town. On the left-hand side, you can see is a hut, some houses carved out of the stone. It looks like they've got stairs that lead underground, probably where it's cooler. Around you, you see some dwarves. It looks like everyone in the vicinity that you can immediately see is either dwarven or has this sort of armor that this captain had earlier, that sort of black steel armor that you're now familiar with. What you notice is there's quite a few wheelbarrows around the place with barrels of... Hold on one sec. This is too intense. I'm going to change the music. Let's go with this one. Cool. As you guys step in, you see, that river of lava. You see what looks to be an anvil in the center of a stone platform on the other side of this bridge. You notice a couple of sort of, looks like barrels filled with all kinds of ores and maybe some mining picks around the place. There appears to be chimneys coming from most of these sort of dark stone houses, most of which are partially buried under that volcanic sort of stone. But as you step through, the dwarf turns to you and says, if you're looking for anything in particular, it's worth going to the Mist Brew Tavern, the Drunken Dwarf it's called. Just straight ahead, across the bridge. You'll notice it with the red roof and a big keg outside that is almost always empty. Please.
Do you have a general store or something?
A general store? Here. Oh, we don't get many outsiders. Perhaps you're better off going in. Just head on in. There may be, if you speak to Mertle, she's usually at the anvil, she'll be able to tell you where to go. We do occasional things with, we don't do much, to be honest. Most of our wares get sent to Lava Crest. Alright, be on your guard, and if we see you doing anything you shouldn't be doing, we'll be sure to reprimand you, you know that. Even if you are a warforged.
What are we not supposed to be doing?
Yes, what should we not be doing?
Well, just don't start any fights you're not supposed to be in. Don't cause any chaos that's not due.
Which
the usual.
fight should we be in?
But if there is a fight we are meant to be in, that is okay.
I suppose so.
I'll make sure they
Technicalities,
won't
thank
get in
you.
trouble. My friends they won't cause any problems. They'll be fine.
Right. Best of luck getting to the Vault of the Forge.
Thank you.
Shall we get you some oil first to get you back up to speed? Judge?
No, I'm fine.
Master Judge, there is some ash on your armament, and I start the rag and start buffing his arm.
When this is happening, Zell just nudges Ashira and says, "Keep our eyes out for sparkly things," just under his breath.
Judge just starts walking towards the tavern.
Yeah, he would have gestured to this building at the top with the large keg planted outside of it, and referred to it as the Drunken Dwarf. Yeah, you guys head on over?
Yep, let's head to.
Yeah.
Perfect. As you guys arrive to sort of that bridge above the lava, you notice that there appears to be a large forge which seems to be picking up the lava from this running river and carrying it up to this this forge at the top here, where it sort of emblazons across here. As you get to where you are now, Judge, if I ask you to stay where you are, as you cross the river, the clang of metal greets you as you step across this bridge over lava. Sparks appear to leap from the anvil itself as you see this broad-shouldered dwarf woman working with her arms bare to the elbow. Her beard is a little bit wiry. It's streaked with hairs of silver, and her cheeks look almost rugged and red, sort of rouged in the heat. And when she looks up, her eyes gleam bright and knowing as she looks to you and notices that you're here. Oh, my, you're a Warforged. Oh, what you're doing outside Lava Crest? What are you doing here, on the surface? Well, she looks to all of you. Oh, if it isn't the pack of sun-kissed strangers, you're far from the soft woodlands of
Thank
all right? She grins and wiping her hands. She sort of wipes what looks to be sort of charcoal. She's trying to wipe off her hands, maybe some black metal oils off her hands, and she sort of tries to wipe it off her clothes and extends it to you. Name's Mertle Mistbrew. Don't mind the smell. It's better than most dwarves you'll meet. She extends her hand. Does anybody reach out to shake it?
Yes, pleasure to meet you. My name is Diego. Diego, not Bartello. Yes, hello.
Diego
I look
Bartello.
back at everyone.
Okay, well, what brings a Warforged like yourselves here? What brings all of you to Littlerock
I'm not a
of all
Warforged.
places?
He does.
Yes, we are
And
here
I
to
point. I
buff them.
point. I pointed, Judge.
Ah, right. Well, alright. Well, if you don't mind, I'll get back to me angle here. Perhaps, if you don't mind, before you leave Littlerock, can I have a look at your armor just a moment? As she looks to you, Judge.
I guess that's fine.
I haven't seen one since I was in Lava Crest, you see, so a long time ago. As she continues to smack this
How
this
long
amber.
ago?
Oh, sorry. Well, I haven't been to Lava Crest for at least a couple of years now. It's a long story.
Have you ever been to the Vault of the Forge?
Oh, is that where you're headed? Hey, you've heard of it, have you? Said no dwarf a
Only
Hildegard's line should shape iron for traitors, you know. But, you know what? It's an ancient place, the Vault of the Forge. What do you know of it?
I know nothing of it, other than I was made there.
You were made there.
I was.
That's interesting. You see, they say Hildegard herself struck the first spark there. The true Ironsworn keep it guarded, though most of them forgotten what it is we guard, of course.
And what is it you guard? Or they guard?
Well, it's an ancient place. It was built back in the Age of Titans, you know. So, look, you want in, you need a damn good reason. That's all I'm gonna say. Or someone like me to vouch for you, and I don't do that lightly.
Well, it is my birthplace. I feel like it is my birthright to be in there.
Well. If you got out already, there's probably a reason why.
I don't know what that reason would have been. But I need to get there.
What do you know of Lava Crest then? You guys are on this journey there. What do you know of it?
The only thing I know is there a vault. And that vault has answers I need.
From what I hear, it's pretty hot.
Well,
A good seasonal temperature.
well, it's the coolest place.
But
Plenty of minerals, I take it.
I am so sorry to intrude. Did I hear you say you could vouch for him, but you're not willing to? Is there any way we can help you with something or persuade you to vouch for him?
How about this? I can buy you a drink inside that tavern over there, let you take a look at my armor, and in exchange, you can help me get into the vault.
I appreciate the gesture, I do, but you see, my sister actually owns the Drunken Dwarf. The drinks are on the house for me, so buying me a drink's not going to get me very far, gotta be honest with you.
But have you ever had a drink with Diego Botello?
No.
And I wink.
Perhaps you'd like to try some Shine Moon with Diego.
Right.
I don't want that. Oh, yes, Shine
Right.
Moon.
As my companion said, you did say lightly, and that implies there is a certain amount of weight that our actions could have to persuade you. What is something that you want?
She looks you all up and down. You're with them, aren't you?
Is there something troubling you recently?
With who?
Well, look at you. He's wearing the damn insignia. You're all Talon, aren't you?
No.
I'm surprised the guards let you through.
But
If we were, is that an issue for you?
DM, can I
I'm
ask
not-
who's wearing the insignia? Who's the one that she
Silas
pointed
is
at?
currently wearing the
Silas
insignia.
is wearing the insignia?
Is he
Never
wearing it on
specified I was
show?
wearing it. No, I didn't.
Okay,
I
well, she looks you up and
accepted it,
down.
but-
You've all got elements of Talon on you. It's not exactly hard to see. She can see this. I will say, for the sake of brevity here, she looks you up and down, gets that gist. You're with them, aren't you, Talon?
If we can talk
Insight.
privately.
Yeah.
Insight check? Go for it.
Yeah. I want to know which way she sways.
Not 20, baby.
A
Never
massive
mind.
8.
Yes, it is not 20.
Big 9, including
Diego
My
and
guidance.
Silas, with an 8 and a 9 respectively, you're not sure. Elirr and Ashira, what are you guys looking for explicitly here, as she says that?
Well, she sounded hostile to me, so I just would like to know, is she opposed to them? Like, she doesn't like them. Like, if
Okay.
that's his hunch, if that hunch is right.
And Ashira, is it the same?
Yeah, I want to figure out what sort of emotion she holds behind. Is it disdain? Is it curiosity? Is it respect? Like, what sort of emotion is behind her question or assumption?
So with a 19 from Elirr, I would say that both of you see this. When she said, you're with them, aren't you, Talon? When she said Talon, it's almost like she spat it out. Like the word left a sour taste in her mouth that she didn't like to have linger on her tongue. She grimaced slightly, and she looked you up and down. She pulled a face of just disgust. It was fairly clear to you two. Ashira, with a nat 20, so a 27 overall, you can see there's some pain in this. something almost like resentment, fear, and uncertainty. And that's what you see.
You're the first person we've met since reaching this area that doesn't appear to have much fondness for them.
For them or for you? You with them?
For them.
Well,
We've faced and fought several members of Talon so far.
we can't really talk out in the open, if you know what I mean.
No,
maybe
it's, you're safe here. Yeah.
If I may
Littlerock,
be honest.
Good.
Littlerock is, well, the thing is, Emberforge, you may have heard of him, the counselor. Dorian Emberforge,
Yes.
you've heard of him. Ah, well, he's a snake in Smith's skin. He's turned the Ironsworn into lapdogs for Talon. Ever since the old king passed, the council's gone crooked. The regent lines his pockets, and the forge burns for gold, not for honor. Look, I have my resentments with. I have my regrets with Lava Crest. But at the moment, it's the only place that I can do business. If you'd like, if you're not with them, drinks are on me.
You
Well-
you mentioned that the king has passed.
Aye.
Is his son Edran?
Prince Edarin, yeah? You know the prince?
My grandfather is a very well-traveled man and advised me to seek him out. Perhaps if you know him, you could, vouch for us.
I knew the boy well, yeah. Trained him and all, you see. Well. Would you like to get a drink with me? Shall we sit down somewhere cooler, perhaps?
It's fine.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
Perfect. If you don't mind, what's your names?
Let me enlighten you into the company here. We have myself, Diego the Lucky, Child of the Umbral Moon, Light of Luna, Fortune's favored, Conqueror of the Impossible, and Savior of Sylvanful. We have here besides me, the one, the only, Elirr, Commander of the Winds of Thought, Arcanist of the Endless Sky. We have Mirabelle, the Flame Dancer of the Shattered Sun, Ember-born Sovereign of the Eternal Flame, Judge, the Iron Sentinel of the Last Light, the Titan that time had forgotten, and the unwavering Saint against the end times. Sylas, the star-touched Warden of the Wilds, Stormcaller of the Midnight Vale, and Last Druid of the Fallen Star. Ashira, the Veiled Oracle of the Crimson Seer, of Golden Threads, and the Keeper of the Forgotten Fates. And then we have Zel, who I'm still working on a little bit, but Commander of the Unsung Heroes is pretty good, huh?
I think, and Zel looks at Mirabelle at this point. I think you can introduce me as Zelentrus from now on. I think maybe I should start running from my past.
It's so much longer.
I raise an eyebrow. But Zelentrus, it's such more pizzazz to it, no? Zelentrus, it sounds almost regal, no? Not like Zel.
I'll go back to the drawing board, okay.
I bow to her and just go, well, if you want it short, just call us the Seven. The Sun-Kissed Seven, if you will.
Sun-Kissed Seven.
Or the wrong-free imprisoned, the captors of cultists, the furniture removers,
You
the
see,
breakers
he
of
likes to
L'Oreal's
talk.
chains, or the guardians of the grove.
Right.
Or the Seven. The
Well,
sexy Seven as well.
right. Well, okay.
You
Perhaps.
need to write that down.
No, but I think I need a drink. let's go inside as she
Okay.
leads you up to the Drunken Dwarf, which you can see there's a sort of, it's almost like scratched out of the stone that it's sort of encased in, the volcanic stone. You can see Drunken Dwarf, and it looks like it's been carved out a couple times. It's not very cleanly done. But yeah, do you guys all head inside?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
As you do so, you enter a very cozy underground tavern. As you came down some sort of stone steps and got inside. And here, you see there's about 4 other dwarves in the room with you. 3 of which appear to be having some drinks at a table with a bearded female dwarf handing out drinks, delivering them to the table. The beard on her is very, very long and very thick, very unlike that of Mertle's that you just met. And as you guys step on through, she sort of goes, sister. And you see that she turns, Mertle. Who we got here then? Welcome to the tavern. Name's Diana. Can I get you a drink? Anybody?
We'll take 7.
Don't worry, Diana. They're with me. They're not with them. They're one of us. As you can see, all the dwarves lift their sort of tankards to you, and have a good, healthy swig. All right. Well, help yourselves to a table anywhere you want to go, and I'll get some drinks. As she goes over behind the bar.
Judge will follow after her, and as he gets to the, he'll be respectful. It's down the other side. What do you mean by with us? Are you guys actively against Talon?
Well, you're Warforged. Well, we are part of the Ironsworn. What little remains of good faith, that is, so.
Right.
As she's basically pouring from this keg, and you can see it's this thick, it almost looks viscous, like slightly thicker than normal beer. It's obviously been kegged up for some time. It's incredibly thick as she's there filling up these glasses and basically, or tankards, and sort of sliding them down the bar here to you. The rest of you sit down over at the table as Mertle sort of stands on the opposite side looking to you all. She's about, the table comes to about here on her. The chairs are a little bit higher than, she'd have to probably lift herself to get onto them, as the furniture here looks almost human as opposed to dwarven. But yeah, as you guys...
I guess I'll start carrying drinks for her, I guess. She slid them down to me. I'll just grab a few and start bringing them over for her.
Watch your step there as well. There's a staircase over there, as she points to the staircase here. And you take your drinks up as she follows behind with the rest and brings them to the
pass
table.
Them around.
As each of you is given essentially a very thick looking tankard of what appears to be a dwarven ale. It smells quite nice, like fresh fruit.
And as I stand next to Diego, right next to Mertle, I'm going to pull out the hammer, Fulgris's hammer, and I'm gonna try to set it down where it's in her eyesight to see if maybe she becomes interested in that. And I'm my intention is try to maybe use that as to maybe build some leverage with her to see if maybe I can get her to help me get into the vault.
I see him doing this and immediately budge up to the next seat so he can sit next to her.
Oh. Yeah.
As you basically put it here, right? That's my understanding.
Yeah.
As you pull that out and sort of place it on the ground next to you, you hear as the head of the hammer hits the floor, you hear that same rumble outside. Not a thunderclap, but it's almost like a rumble in the air of thunder. As all of the dwarves sort of look to each other. You can see them look to each other and then talk a little bit. And then, she looks to you. That's a mighty fine hammer you've got there. Where'd you get that then? Wait, have you been in the vault before?
No. Never have.
Huh. Where'd you find that?
It was given to me.
Given to you?
Yeah, by some individual I don't even know, really.
Don't say that, Judge. You bought it, didn't you?
You bought it?
I don't remember buying a thing. I just remember getting it from a man that we were traveling the road and ran into.
That there is the hammer of Fulgurus, the titan of storms and lightning. And you just carry it with
Indeed.
you like it's nothing.
Well, it is my trusty weapon now.
What do you know of it?
Well, I know it was I consider it like an artifact of the Titans. I started to read on Fulgurus a little bit, and I can't lie, I feel like Fulgurus has helped me out once.
Interesting. Well, just so you know, it's a bit of a legend about that hammer there that you hold. Rumor has it that his might itself is encased in there. You can see it's it is authentic. But it seems to be like all the pictures they drew back at the school. This is fascinating. You said you're going to the Vault of the Forge, is that right?
That's where I'm headed.
Rumor has it, Gierig, the god of invention and creation, helped Hildegard, a mortal, encase the soul of the Titan into his relics. Whether it's the soul or just his might or his powers or something, but that's the rumor. Nowadays,
with
she's thought of as a god.
Do you know many more about their inventions in the Forge? Maybe putting souls of past lives into different beings?
Well,
living things?
I've never been inside it. No one has. You can get through the doorway. There's a certain blessing you need, you see. From Hildegard herself. It's her room, after all. The sacred vault is said to be only those of the Ironsworn purest of heart can make it through.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never met someone who actually knew more about, well, this place yet. And you seem like a trustworthy individual. I've spoken to Hildegard. She's instructed me to go to the forge itself. I need to get in there to get information. I've been receiving visions of places that I've been to, apparently. Shroudhaven being one of them. And I need to see what exactly is part of my self was there for. I need to get the answers.
It's at this moment you see she's fixated on the symbol on your chest as her eyes have slowly wandered over. That's Thistledown. You are very interesting.
Yes. Well, I was created by Hildegard.
You say you're created by Hildegard and that you've spoken to her like she's just there.
Yes. Well,
we know she was a mortal once. Weird. Well, she was a mist brew, you see.
Yeah.
We are one of those as well. Me and my sister there.
One of what now?
We're
You guys are
related
family?
to her. Yes, it's a sort of.
You're You're related to Hildegard.
By more like distant relatives, yeah. Is why we're part of the Iron Sworn, and when Dorian took over the council at Lava Crest, we couldn't stand by it. Fortunately, these hands, as she holds her hands up, they're worth too much to Lava Crest. And I am one of the few who knows of the forge and the ways through. He would love to crack that thing open, but no drill can get through the doorway.
If I may be honest, when I saw you standing there at that forge, I don't know why, but I kind of thought you were Hildegard herself for a moment.
When you say you've spoken to her, what do you mean?
It's weird, really. She reached out to me multiple times.
She looks at her sister. They share a look and look at you.
She's a goddess of the forge. I mean, do you not
Aye.
know that she... Right. Well, I've been somewhat following her. Not gonna lie, it's been a little shaky here and there.
Oh.
But she's...
It's at this moment it appears to click as she looks to you. Her hand touches yours. Are you a paladin?
I believe so. At least that's what
As they're looking at each other with this bewilderment sort of look to their face. Right. Rumor has it that she created a bunch of Warforged with Gierik's help to be her sworn soldiers in the light. That's a rumor.
mentioned this to me.
Well, maybe you're one of those. I don't know. It's just a rumor, but I think you should go there though, to the forge.
Well, if you're her family, distant or not, I would really much like your help.
I think the first thing I need to figure out is, what are all of you planning to do in the forge? In the vault of the forge, so to speak. And why Lava Crest? What brings you here, oh Littlerock of all places?
To be honest, I haven't told them yet that I needed to go to the forge. I haven't spoken to them on it. To be fair, I still don't know if I really want to go down there myself. The past seems to have a lot of things that I did or I know, and I don't know if I really want to know it yet.
Right.
I'm uncertain if I really want other people to see that stuff yet.
Does the name... Sorry to interrupt. Does the name Soren Ironroot ring a bell for you, Mertle?
Aye. One of the wardens of Harmony, no?
I don't suppose you're allied with them in any way, are you?
Well, she pulls out from her side a small stone with a sliver of silver through it. It's safe to say, I am one of the wardens of Harmony myself.
Zell takes out his badge of harmony and says, "Then can I call in the favor that Soren Ironroot offered us?" And passes her the badge of harmony. "We would like for Judge to have access to the vault."
Aye. That'll grant you entry, I guess, yeah. Look, how does he... Okay, as she picks up the thing and looks to it. I'd be more than happy. She puts it in her pocket to her side. Look, I'd be more than happy to take you to the Vault of the Forge. I know exactly where it is.
You'd go with us.
And I cannot do it. Not allowed in Lava Crest, you see.
Why not?
Dorian Emberforge. As you see that her sister, the barkeep, sort of spits in a glass. I refused to make their cursed armor. Said no dwarf of Hildegard's line should shape iron for traitors. They banished me for it. My husband still sells wares under their noses. Can't waste talent, even in tyranny.
Mertle, if I may just be honest, I don't think there's any accident that we happen to roll through and you happen to notice me and we're having this discussion now. I would feel a fool if I didn't have someone who actually is aligned and actually is a family of Hildegard not go into that forge with me. I actually would feel a lot more comfortable going in there, having someone, family, in there with me.
Ashira here and myself are excellent when it comes to disguises. We could quite easily get you in and out without anyone noticing, I'm sure.
And I can certainly make a scene if we need to create a distraction.
Well, and if you need any sort of papers that you know, we could write something up. I'm quite skilled with that, and I think Ashira also knows a few things.
It's a big ask. Look,
We actually already have a trade route signed paper from, addressing Dorian. Perhaps we could...
wait.
My grandfather told me a story. Trojan horse you in.
Trojan horse me in? What? You mentioned that document about Dorians. Do you still have it on you?
I show her the one I made first.
You describe that to me so I know exactly what she's got.
Well, it's basically the same as the other one, but without the handwritten smudged part on it.
I'm gonna do something quickly. As you hand her this. Oh. No, this looks real. Wait. So he's done it. Of course he has. This is proof right here that Emberforge, Dorian, he's got some malicious trades going on. We need to show this to the council.
Which, in Lavacrest?
Aye. He's the regent lord at the moment, until the boy comes of age, so they say. Boy's been of age for as long as I can remember.
Look, Mertle,
where he is, though.
what Talon's been doing, they're stealing things that are taking things that we really shouldn't be letting them have.
Aye.
I'm starting to feel... Okay. I don't know much about anything, really. I'm just trying to put the pieces together we go. But what they've been dealing with could be catastrophic. And we need to get those things from them back to their rightful place. Us getting to Lavacrest is a part of that. That's where they seem to be headed. And we are trying to stop them there. Maybe, if we can run into them.
Right. Well. Alright. Runa! As she calls out, and you see that this dwarf almost alertedly drops his tankard on the table and stands upright. Yes, milady. Runa, I've got to go back to Lavacrest. I forbid it. No. These guys have to go there. I've got to go with them. Why are you guys taking my wife to Lavacrest?
I stand up. Sir, with all due respect, I need to get down into the vault. I was created by... Yes, I'm a creation of Hildengard. I have answers I need to get from there. I have no idea what I'm doing. Your wife seems to be the best person to get me there.
But why should she help you? If she steps foot there again, they'll kill her.
Well, I'm not gonna...
We'll do our best to disguise her, and trust me, we do a very, very good job.
You damn well
As a
won't be going
paladin-
alone.
As a paladin of Hildegard, nothing wrong will happen to her.
As a man with a lute, I'll make sure it happens too.
You're a paladin.
Yes.
Hey, we'll take you with us if you're offering.
I'm a
I
paladin.
have a very weird idea, and perhaps this is crossing some personal space, but Judge, can't you take your chest piece off? Perhaps we could make some amendments and make a compartment for a certain dwarf-sized lady.
You want to turn me into a robot suit for... I don't think y'all...
Just for getting through.
I will, because I know she also wants to inspect. Judge will spend the moment to allow his chest piece to be taken off. And it's like the first, like he's only done this in front of one other person in his life. So he's just taking the time, very uncomfortably removing the chest piece. Yeah. I don't know what's I don't even know what's under there. I've never done this before in campaign.
As you take the chest piece off, all of you see this hulking form of what you know to be the paladin of your group, this man of armor taking off this chest piece, and you see underneath, it looks as though almost like you've stripped a cable where you have all of these wires all at once. And you can see it's copper, it's iron, you can see the electricity humming through the wires itself. And in the center, there appears to be a solid, almost like a shield shape, sort of got that sort of crown in the middle, and a shield shape underneath, right in the center of his chest piece, which looks hot. I would say that each of you can hear this sort of thumping, almost like a hammer on an anvil, but it's sort of like a heartbeat at the same time. It's like and can we have some dancing lights in the room? No. As you guys do this, she looks to you, and she's just watching this, her eyes glowing as she's staring at this, the inner workings and everything, how everything looks like it's been molded into place. You can see bits that appear to have been almost smelted together. You can see parts that are sort of burnt into different areas. You can see wiring going across different plates of armor. It looks as though the metal on you, it almost breathes as you move, and as you turn, you actually feel quite dexterous in this form, as for the first time in as long as you can remember, Judge, you're able to turn almost 360 degrees around. Like
Judge is a very confident person. Like, he's never really shown like he's been scared of anything. I think for the first time in his life, he's like kind of sheepish. Like he's like very, like he's kind of like nervously like not wanting to look at anybody who's looking at him. He's like trying to keep his eyesight away from them. I think he's a bit nervous.
The first time you felt this kind of nerve.
Zell takes, so like Judge is just doing this out in the open right now, right? Like everyone, it's kind of on display for everyone. Zell takes off his cloak and kind of offers it for Mertle. I'm imagining is going to have a look, but just for privacy for Judge, so that his, I don't know, it's I guess it's the it's the Warforged equivalent of being like naked for the first time to the group. So Zell offers his cloak as kind of a privacy curtain.
I would say that, Judge, you look very awkward at the moment because you've still got the thick like leg plates all the way down. You've got the gloves and the shoulder pads and the helmet, but the rest of you is a very lithe form. The chest piece itself that you've taken off includes like the outer shell, but you still have that metal form, if you like, underneath.
Yeah, I like to think it's just the nervousness of like this is like if someone were to like want to kill him now, this would be the best time to like just take him out.
You
So
feel
I think that's just the more
Fireball?
he's
No,
just
no,
very
not
vulnerable.
fireball. No.
Yeah.
Diego, so you stop him? No, okay. As as you do this, you can see the two of them look at you. Hey, that's Hildegard, all right. What's that say there? Spark? What the? All right. As you can all see, just sort of on the inside of where his chest plate used to be, there is the initials SPARK, almost like sort of on the upper part of his chest piece. It looks like it's been engraved on him. Yeah, what do you guys do?
Probably wondering why we can see through the privacy curtain that Zell just put up, but
Well, I would say
and
Zell's probably holding it up, but still. You would have seen it
shines
in
through.
that glimpse.
Have you had a good look?
Well,
how you?
It looks like you are one of hers. Sorry, Liz. Don't mean to be staring at you, but
No, it's fine. In fairness, you are a descendant of hers. I guess it is.
it's definitely
How can you
her
tell
work.
it's hers?
Well, we had to learn our practices somewhere, didn't we? Family secret. If you don't mind,
as she pulls the robe aside that you're holding. You see this here?
No,
And she
it's-
points. Yeah, you're just holding it up, and she pulls it to the
my
side.
arms were getting sore.
You see this?
Sent aid.
You see this here as she points to like basically it's almost like the socket of where this sort of this wiring, almost like if you imagine the wires form almost like muscles in a way. It's almost like your body is muscles underneath, made out of these wire fibers. And as I go down, you can see it's a socket, and right at the socket, it's welded at the top. And right on the end, you can see, Judge, that there is an emerald fixed into the end of the socket.
this here, that's well, if you know that emerald's one of the cooling ingredients for these smelting techniques. You see, an emerald doesn't hold the heat, but it's an inexpensive stone at the end of the day. We use them quite often for some of the ironwork we do. Well, I do. That's her mark. You're forged by her herself.
How old are you?
I don't know. I just woke up 2 years ago. No memory of nothing.
Right.
Yeah, I was found outside of a city.
Okay.
This might be strange, but is there like any, I don't know, memory function in a spark pod kind of thing? Can
I've
we
never
like
seen
fix
one
it?
before.
Should we open his head?
If you know how to access, maybe there is some memories up in there that I don't know yet. I mean, if you know, I mean,
I have to stop you there. I've never seen one this close before. I know of you. Your type, your bodies, the smelting techniques, what I was looking for, to be honest with you, and I take you at your word. Look, Runa, they've got a document that, to be honest with you, could be enough to convince the council. If you're willing to share that with us, that is Mrs. Tiefling. Ashira, was it?
Well, I will be honest with you. There is more than just this document.
You have more of them?
Well, where do you think we got it?
I've no idea.
We already told you we fought some of Talon on the way. It was on them. Unsurprisingly. The other one had handwriting on it, which at this point I will not disclose. It is otherwise identical.
Right. But this letter, it mentions Councillor Emberforge, his trade routes, and basically the ways in and out of the city. And the only problem is it doesn't have a seal of Talon itself. You know, like.
We can make that.
Can't forge that. It needs to be authentic.
Oh, we can.
We can.
But you're not
We can.
Talon.
They can.
We can do it. We know what it
They
looks
can.
like.
They can.
Also, is Judge still looking like you've still got the breastplate off, right? And everyone's just having this conversation. Are you still looking a bit nervous?
Yeah, Judge is definitely. I mean, I think he's trying to slowly like put it back, unless like
Diego
she's stopping
sees-
him or someone.
Diego sees your nervousness and just takes his tunic off and puts it on the table, just sat next to you.
All right.
Yeah, Judge, you start
okay.
putting yours back on.
Yeah.
Together. Together,
Thank
strong.
you. Yeah, you can put yours back.
Zell-
I'll put mine back on. now.
Zell moves
I put
his
it back on.
privacy curtain over to go and Diego.
Oh,
I don't mind.
Wait, did we?
No,
Uh,
it's not
Those
for you.
wounds.
No, but I certainly don't mind.
I still have the note from Durla. I pull out the note from the commander that we fought in the cave, and I'll just show it to her.
Which one is that? Which handout?
It's the suit covered note. Which says, by decree of the Crow's Hand, delivered the relic south to Ignicia. The Ironsworn and Lava Crest will grant passage. The Smiths have been told to expect you.
Perfect. Yes. As you do so, she looks and opens it up, and you can see she's very delicate if you hand it to her. She opens it up.
Yeah.
That's perfect. We probably have enough to stake our claim. Prince Edrin needs to see this. It's a matter of getting
Perhaps
a
it can
viewing
clean
with
your
him.
name. Get you back in
Aye.
the city for good.
Possibly. We'd like that, wouldn't we, Runa? Go back to the original Drunken Dwarf, eh? Mertle? Mertle and Diana back at the Dwarf, can you imagine? Alright. Look, we're in. Perhaps we'll get the others involved as well, eh? Do you think Boff will join us? As she looks to Runa. He nods, and they'll join us. As, yeah, they sort of agree. Alright, well, it's already past midday. There's rooms upstairs. If we're going in the morning, perhaps you'd like to stay the night. There, we could do a good feed here. Diana, obviously, I don't think you should come with us, just in case. And she sort of nods. Somebody needs to run the tavern, eh? As she steps away and goes back to her position behind the bar.
Since we're gonna be here a while, do you have any, I don't know, stores like supplies we could go through? Maybe prep for the next trek of
It's
road?
Very limited
It's quite the
here.
hostile
but,
environment, Jurgen.
it's very limited in the city, or the town even. Littlerock's not the most populous, as you know. We do have a general ware store, but it's usually whatever's passing through. Captain Train usually passes through there. We keep our distance, he and I, but used to be one of my mates, you see. But he's duty-bound and knows I'm not allowed to be in Lava Crest. I think he's keeping an eye on me, really, but yeah, alright. Look, there's a general store down the road, just across the bridge on the right-hand side. You'll see there's a little divvy you can go into. They have very few in there.
ask him what you got if you need anything. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or?
Well, and he pulls out the recipe of resistance, and kind of slides over like, there's a couple of specific materials I might need.
Right. Okay. Let's have some of those. They might be missing one or two, but worth having a look.
And in general, just pouches and vials, like things to maybe collect stuff on the way.
Absolutely.
So,
no, we'd have some of those for sure. Yeah. All right. Well.
Mertle, just a quick question: have you ever enchanted a weapon before?
Aye.
Is that something? What would the cost of that be if just to get a simple enchantment on? And he takes out the pistol and puts the pistol on the table.
Oh my! Where'd you get this? That's
From a member of Talon's dead body.
Oh, I see.
She shot me with it.
She's pretty much a crushed armor now.
She almost killed me.
Oh no. Well, I'm glad she didn't do that. Well, why don't... I've never worked with one of these before, you see, so...
Well, Sylas, you still have that helmet, right? Maybe she can work with that too.
Let me see. Do you mind if I...
Yeah.
And she picks up the pistol.
Yeah, go for it.
It's definitely dwarven. Freshly used as well. Right. Okay. You know what? If you don't mind, if you leave this with me, I'll have a look outside at the anvil and I'll see what I can do.
Anything you can do would be fantastic.
Right. Let me get back to you on the price as well. Okay. Alright. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go outside and have a look and see what materials I've got, and maybe I'll have the tools to work this. If you want to see yourselves to a room, I'm sure that Diana behind the bar, she'll let you through and you can find a room. It's just north of there. She points to the door over there, just over there. You go up the stairs and there's a couple of beds around. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job, you know?
Just to ask one super quick question.
Of course.
When we are traveling tomorrow morning, are we going by beast or wagon, or how do we plan to... Oh, sorry. And he puts the tunic back on. How do we plan to actually get there?
Oh, no, we'll be going... Well, you leave that with me, but we'll be going with...
Blimp? Okay.
No, a blimp? What is that? Like the flying ships, is it? No, we'll be going with a... We'll be going probably in the carts. You see, there's a carriage of sorts, which we send wares in and out of the city. Runa and his men go through many times, a couple of days a week. They go a couple of times a month, once or twice a week. They'd go back and forth to Lava Crest with any of the wares which I make. As I said, we still do business there, you see. There's some faithful customers, and it keeps us in touch with the Ironsworn, who are still loyal to the king, you know? Or the boy prince, whatever he's called these days. As at this moment, Runa sort of steps forward to you all. We'll be going in the morning, and myself and Buff will be the carriage drivers. We get in and out of the city. The guards let us through, no problem. We know the roads. It's about 3 days away, but should be all right if we leave early enough tomorrow morning. Does that suit all of you?
Yes, of course. But are we hiding in the back of these wagons, like with cargo? Or are we just sitting in there and they'll be happy to let us in? Well, I'm just thinking if...
Well, it's fenced off, you see. They're closed doors, and as long as we...
Oh, so they can't get in?
No, well, no. There's doors in and out, but you'll be able to sneak in behind the wares. They're used to seeing crates at the doors.
So keep quiet.
Aye. You keep
My
quiet.
speciality, it's fine.
Yeah, I can see that. Right. Well,
No,
I'm going to go back to the bar and let the boys know. Mertle, are you sure you want to do this? As she sort of nods. What other choice do we have, Runa? Also, and she pulls out the coin that you gave her and flicks it to him. They rolled it. He sort of nods. All right. And he nods to you all. Perfect. Cool. As he goes and sits back down. And I will say that before we head off for the night, that is a perfect place for us to take a quick 5-minute break. So we'll be right back. And we're back. We had a brief moment away, and during which time we've also discovered the costs for some of the things you guys want to do. So Zell, you fortunately spoke to this dwarven blacksmith, this master blacksmith, basically. She agreed to take the pistol from you to enchant it at her enchanted anvil outside, charging you a mere 90 gold pieces to do so, because you had already used your token as well. So she did feel she owed you one, so to speak. So she's out there at the moment working on it. As all of you are currently at the table on the screen at the moment, before you head off and do your own things, she also sold you 20 bullets, which she had lying around. Basically, she's using them for different things as well. Probably sells quite a lot of wares to passers-by and whatnot as well. But yeah, she sold those to you for 6 gold pieces, so 3 for 10. In addition, we have Elirr and Sylas. What is it that you guys would like to do at this moment? As I know you mentioned going to buy some things from the general store. They'd have vials and pouches and things, but you do have your herbalism and alchemy supplies on you. So what is it you would like to do? As I'd say, you've all had your drinks. It's coming up towards evening time. What do you do?
Well, I guess Sylas, I had a look through some stuff I picked up back in Mertle, and I need some supplies. And I've seen you pick up stuff and kind of experiment around. You want to accompany me to the store she mentioned? I could use some things.
Yeah, we can also take a look around. Maybe we find some ingredients.
Yep.
And scavenge for them. Maybe something grows here. I think.
Well, there is also a lot of ash lying around.
Cool. So the two of you sort of head outside. You go to the general store. I imagine you pick up maybe some vials and so on. You can write the cost off on your sheet. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head the cost of vials and whatnot if you do purchase any. In addition, you guys, do you do this search of the area around you? Do you have a quick look at what's outside?
Well, I would ask in the store about like the supplies for the recipe of resistance. You said they might have a couple of the things. Nightshade petals, seawater blessed in under a moon, which I doubt they might.
They don't have either of
and
those.
ash from a burned elemental shard.
They do have
maybe
that.
they have anything.
They do have
Cool.
that. This area, they're used to fighting off quite a lot of elementals, so they actually do have some of the bits and pieces that they've got from them. He looks you up and down, the guy in there. He's a very stout-looking dwarf, bald across the head, and appears to have runic markings across one side of his scalp. Bright blue eyes and a very ginger red beard.
Oh, we do have those. It's not cheap though, if you want them. What can I...
Mertle and Diana, they said you have some handy things, so I came down to check.
Yeah, we have those items that you want. Those pots of elementals that you want. We do have those. Maybe probably 5 gold piece a piece, I'd say.
Well, how about maybe a bunch? 5?
5? Oh, it's 25 gold pieces, guys.
Sure. Sounds good.
Sounds great to me. All right. Cheers, mate. Here you go.
as he puts on the table these 5 pieces of an elemental, I guess, like these sort of elemental ash and bits that have come off the elementals that they've obviously fought in the area. You see, as he puts this on the table, he's got like a whole shelf full of this. There you go. There's 25 gold pieces, please.
Sure. And I give him that, and some alchemy supplies maybe as well.
Sure,
I
that's
Give him
100
the
gold
50
pieces as well, that is.
100.
Yeah, you know.
Well, usually I pay 550.
Right, but this is, well, it's one of the last in stock, you see. High demands in these parts.
Well, I'm a bit short on that, and then just the ash I get.
How much have you got then?
Well,
Maybe we meet in the middle. You've already given me some business, so.
well, I have the 25 for the ash, and I would have, maybe 60 for
60?
the alchemy supply.
Oh, you know, you've been very generous to me, so yeah, I can do it for 60.
Sure.
All right, perfect. Says he pulls out. You see him pull out a drawer, and they're sort of like it's packed full. And he pulls one out. He looks at it. It's not. Oh, there you go. He puts it on the table. He's clearly got a lot of these. Yeah, that would be 60 gold pieces, please. Sure.
Well, thank you so much.
Pleasure
Doing
doing business with you. All right, yeah, you can add those to your sheet as, you just gave this guy a massive upgrade on pricing, and he would have probably charged you about 52 gold pieces for everything. But yes, as you guys take all of that and you walk on out, Sylas, you see Elirr step out with stuffing his pouch with the rest of the stuff that he's just bought. What do you guys do?
Well, first of all, does he look happy, or does he look like, hey, I'm just being ripped off?
Well, I think I was ripped off.
Oh, shame. Let's do a quick search and then head back to get some drinks with the rest.
Sure. The ash looks particular, and do you know what nightshade looks like?
I don't know. Do I, DM? I think so.
You would know that nightshade is a flower that grows in Verdantara in abundance. It is a very beautiful flower.
I do know what nightshade is, but I doubt it. We could find it here, but hey, let's keep our eyes out for anything that could be useful. So I'm also just looking for any flower-like type things we can find.
Perfect. I can have it that you either roll separately, or one of you gets advantage. I'll let you decide between yourselves on the either nature or perception of this area.
No investigation?
I'll allow investigation as well. You've convinced me.
I'm pretty good with investigation, but yeah.
What will it be?
I'm also pretty good with nature, so that I'll leave it up to you, Zeb. You choose.
Or you can do one of each.
Yes, I did earlier. Now you can do. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So
advantage
advantage on a nature check, please.
Cool. I'll also use guidance. That's on one check, right? Or both?
It'll be on the first check. Yeah.
On the first. Okay, I'll leave it on for the first one. There's a 20. Let's see, we can then get the net 20. A 21.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, the guidance is on the first one, but yes, with a 21 and a 20, but a 21, you look around and you see there are what look to be little piles of soot or ash that has fallen into the ground. You can see that the soil in this area looks like it's got quite a lot of sort of essence to it. There appears to be some stone as well, similar to that you found in the cave, Elirr. It looks like an obsidian shard or sort of like obsidian pebbles. It's hard to see, but one of them has a slight glow to it as well, as they have what appear to be these really black stones sort of on the edge of the lava river. You'd probably have to just grab them and go. They're be quite hot to touch. But yeah, you reckon you'd be able to get them. In addition, there appears to be some ash, piles of ash. And Elirr, as you look down, as well as Sylas looks down,
he sees quite a lot of the stuff that you just purchased in the store. There appears to be about 10 different of these sort of like almost like embers or bits of elemental in the lava on the edge there. Maybe they've emerged from it. You're not sure.
You wanna
Well,
get that too? Like,
can I try fly close to it?
Yeah, you could pick it up. It doesn't appear
Or
it's in a
like-
hot area. It's the closer you get to lava,
Yeah.
the hotter it is. But you could definitely pick this up without any issue. It looks identical to what you just bought in the shop for 25 gold.
Sure.
And there's 10 pieces
I'll-
here. You can add a further 10 if you want to your sheet.
we can try to sell it back if you like.
Sure, we'll take 10, I guess. He had a lot of it. I don't think he's gonna pay me back. Like I said, I think he ripped me off anyway.
Maybe you should try it in Lava Crest. Maybe they have
we can try
high
that,
demand
right?
for it.
So I guess I add 10.
Yeah, you can add 10. You can also add 3 piles of dust. One of you can add 3 piles of ash dust to your sheet. And that's sort of what you find, as well as like maybe 3. Let's have you roll a d6 actually. Can I have that from Sylas, please?
Yes. 1 sec. D6. A 6.
Wow. Okay, yeah, you have 3 obsidian stones. One appears to glow faintly, and on closer inspection, this is a ruby.
Ooh.
As you got a
Nice.
6 with it, which was very nice.
I guess you can have the ash if you like, the dust
Yeah.
ash.
Sure. You want a ruby, or should we keep that for maybe?
I take out the 2 obsidians I picked up. I found some in cave. I guess you can keep this for now.
I'll keep the ruby.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yep, as you have a single ruby on you. The rest of you, as these 2 are outside off on their adventure, getting these ingredients and foraging, what are you doing? I'd say, Zell, you're probably maybe going to check on the weapon at some stage, as I'd say Mertle probably told you it would cost 90 and collected the pistol from you.
Yeah, I guess Zell kind of goes with Mertle. Mertle kind of maybe explains to him the process of it, and once he gets the pistol and maybe steps away from Mertle and is just to himself, the stone kind of just appears where the kind of revolver part of the gun is, as it floats around inside, and the weapon packs itself to Zell for the first time. As it's now a magic weapon, so I can pack to it.
Very nice. Yeah, I hadn't considered this. Yeah, very nice. It is now a packed weapon. Cool. Yeah. All right. What are the rest of you doing?
Throughout the whole time they've all been going out there shopping and stuff, I think Judge would just be outside with Myrtle and just kind of be watching her work. And yeah, I think he's just gonna spend some time with her. And you know, someone like he's been, you know, talking to Hildegard a lot, and now meeting someone who's a distant relative of her. In some weird way, Judge kind of just views her as like a distant family member that he's never got the chance to meet yet. So he finds it very interesting.
You feel, and the key word here is feel. You feel a warmth from her, and it's a feeling you haven't felt since you were with Evangeline. This sort of almost family familiar vibe. It's comforting, and it feels warmth, and it dawns on you, Judge, that you're not sure why or how you feel this way. You're not sure where this feeling comes from, because you are Warforged. As far as you're aware, you shouldn't feel this, and yet you do.
I think at some point, after she finishes the gun stuff, I think Judge will just Myrtle, as you know, I'm a paladin of Hildegard.
Aye.
Since I am going to the vault that she worked in and made a lot of things in. I think it's only fitting.
Go on.
Do you happen to, there was that symbol inside my chest that you pointed out.
Right.
Is there maybe a way we could do something like that with my shield, or even if you have any lying around that has a symbol already like that on it, or?
But well, a symbol of our work is the emerald being fixed into it. I mean, let me have a look at your shield. As she's just finished with the pistol and hands it over. Do you hand your shield to her, the one that you carry on your side?
It probably looks a little like
looks a little
worn out.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been hit quite a bit. It was handed over to her.
Right. Well, is it more for sentimentality, or are you looking for something specific? Do you feel sentimental at all?
Well, when I first started on this journey, I lost somebody who I considered a mother at this point.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful.
It's fine.
Very hard.
Hildegard, in a way, stepped in. I mean, we've had our ups and downs lately. Still not sure if I really trust her. I mean, but I want to. But I think meeting you and getting to speak to you quite a bit and your willingness to help, I guess it gives me a little bit more hope.
That's all we have is hope. Hope that the day is a better day tomorrow than today. If you don't mind, can I? She takes your hand. She reaches up to you because you're a lot taller than her. She reaches up to you and takes your hand.
Yeah.
And you see, she closes her eyes and she looks down to you and she just sort of goes, Hildegard, strengthen our resolve. In Hildegard's forge, we persevere. As you can just see, she looks up to you. Hildegard is... It may come as no surprise, but I worship her myself, so... I wish I was as talented as she was a forge smith, but I do just fine.
If I may say, seeing your willingness to help us and even your bravery to go into the city not knowing what's going to happen, I mean, I can see a lot of Hildegard in you.
I appreciate that, Judge. I won't lie to you, I'm a bit scared myself, but I've been dying to go back to Lava Crest. Let's have a look at your shield here as she takes it, and you can see this. Okay, she puts her she takes like this metal rod and puts it into the lava for just a moment. You can see that as she pulls it out, the end of it just glows and it almost hums orange, this bright glow. As she then looks to the shield that she's laid down on the anvil and pulls from her pocket an emerald, perfectly circular, as she then puts it just at the top of the shield, like behind, on sort of where your arm would attach, like the guard itself attaches to you. She puts a little metal sort of circle with a fixed emerald in the center and gently puts the hot iron rod underneath. As you can see that it sort of molds into behind the shield. May she be with you always. Hopefully that'll do for you. And that's on me. Keep it. If anything, perhaps it'll keep you safe. As she hands you back the shield.
I want you to know, no matter what may happen in the Lava Crest, just know I won't let anything happen to you. You have to get through me first.
Well, You and your band of misfits. You have my name, my heart, and my hammer behind you. Judge, the vault lies beneath Lava Crest's heart. Behind gates, only the dwarven blood or a divine blessing can get through. I may be able to get you through the first door, but only she can get you through the rest of the way. Look, beware though. Word of warning to you and your friends. Some things in that place were forged to stay buried.
Makes me worry what I have buried there. Been very. I'm afraid I'm gonna learn that I'm somehow connected to Talon in some way.
We all are these days.
If something does end up becoming true, and there is some filth that I may have caused or done, can't help but wonder why the gods would put me on a path or even bring me like this. I mean, put my soul into... I wonder if it's some wicked game that they're playing.
Perhaps you're here for a reason? Maybe? Maybe you're here to offer the aid against Emberforge's corruption? Who knows? At the end of the day, so long as you swear to uphold Hildegard's honor and restore the Ironsworn's legacy, in doing so, you've done right in my book. As she places her hammer on the forge and just leaves it there. Alright, so we head inside and get some sleep. As you can see, it's turning to sort of a dusk. It's hard to tell again because of that ash.
Yeah.
There's still very much light in the area, but she sort of hints that, you know, she's maybe a little bit tired as well.
I think as she walks away, Judge will put on the shield. Now with the emerald engraved. And I think in his head, he'll just say, I've doubted you. But I think I'm ready to be all in. As long as you keep promising to protect me and keep me on the right path.
The answers you seek, Judge, can be found in the vault. I don't wish to keep them from you. But I want you to be the one to uncover them. You have my blessing always. You are mine.
And I am your champion.
And you are my champion. As you see the emerald on your shield glows as if there's a fire, like a forge underneath inside it. And it's just for a brief second that you can't catch that glimpse of her forge and her looking to you with a nod as she's hammering away on it. But yes, you head back inside?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask, as we've had Sylas, Elirr, Zell, and now Judge, Ashira, Mirabelle, and Diego. What have you guys been up to in this period? As about an hour or so has passed, have you been sitting having drinks? Or is anybody doing anything in particular?
I would probably have gone out and just taking a walk. If anyone would want to join me, they're welcome to do so. But yeah, I just want to, I don't know, I guess explore a little bit, see the environment, because I mean, I haven't really been in a place that's so aligned with me as a fire genasi, but that also has people.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'll just be taking a walk. Maybe not necessarily look for them, but maybe see if there's anyone even in this tiny village that's a bit similar to me.
Is anybody joining Mirabelle, or what are the others doing?
I do want to purchase a hat of some sort, so I guess I will accompany you,
I mean, I
and
could-
I'll look for a
yeah,
hat stand at some
I can
point.
pop in the
Yeah.
shop. That doesn't matter.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. And Ashira, what is it that you're doing?
Ashira has had her boots on one of the fridge chairs as everybody started to trickle out,
Mhm.
like legs crossed, finishing up her drink, and then at one point has asked to get the keys to the rooms that she's going to try and find herself the comfiest bed out of all before anyone else can do so.
Yeah, you head on upstairs, and you see there's probably about 10 beds just in a single room here. One looks
Great.
to be probably Diana's, as it's got a picture of her, or a drawing of her
Are we
next to her
sharing
bed.
with them?
Opposite her, you can see it looks like there's a very soot-covered sheet that looks like it hasn't been washed in a while. It's got all sorts of grime and muck against the bed next to it. It is clearly Mertle's from outside. They obviously crashed in there. It looks like one or two of the other beds may be used by possibly the other dwarves in here, but the other 8 beds look untouched, as there's probably about 8 spare beds. So just enough for all of you, even though Judge doesn't use one. But yeah, you choose the comfiest one, and you sort of set up shop for the evening.
Yeah, if there's a bath or something,
There appears to be
know.
like a tap of sorts at the back of the house that obviously pulls water from very far down here. It looks as though there is some water that you can maybe freshen up with, and a bucket as well.
But like just outside behind
No,
the
no, no.
tavern.
It's sort of like opposite. So as you go up the stairs, on the right hand side, you have like this tap with a bucket next to it and some rags. And on the left hand side, you've got a doorway that leads to what is a bedroom, basically.
Okay, I guess she'll just wash herself then with
Cool.
this tap.
Yeah.
And bucket.
So you sort of like do a sponge bath, basically,
Yep.
with this. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, as you sort of clean yourself up and maybe wipe off some of the grime and probably some sweat from the
Clean
day
the
as it's
horns.
been, polish the horns up. Cool. Very nice. And we will come back to you.
Once Ashira's decent, Zal just kind of goes in and is like, look at this cool new thing.
And gives, you start showing off your new pistol that you've got. Cool. We'll come then to Mirabelle and Diego as the two of you exit the tavern and you start walking around Littlerock again. Actually, I'll put you guys on that map as well so you guys can just see what's around. You would know that the store that where people are buying stuff is up here on the left. That's where Elirr and Sylas went to. Elirr and Sylas would have then picked up basically stuff from here, right next to the lava. Cool. Where do you guys go? What do you do?
Did you needed to shop for something, right?
Yes, I have decided that Diego Botello needs a distinguished look, so I'm going to buy a hat from a local here, yes.
Anything particular you have in mind?
Well, I don't know what they wear, so I guess whatever fits.
Can I do a perception check to see if I see any people with weird headwear?
There's quite a few wearing you can definitely do a perception check. Let's do a perception check as you're looking around. I'll say that there's obviously some townsfolk as well, although they're not on the map here.
Oh, like 12.
With a 12, you notice most of the guards are wearing their uniforms with their metal helmets. Aside from that, no one else appears to be wearing headwear. It's probably too hot to do so. With a 12,
Blend in.
you see a couple bald dwarfs.
To blend in with, the people of the place, I think a hat would do me just right.
I see a lot of bald people though. Perhaps you need to shave. Please don't shave. Your hair looks perfect the way it does.
Maybe there will be a bold cap that I can buy.
I just laugh.
Let us find
Well-
out. Why did you want to walk anyway?
I don't know. This place, it looks, I bet it's a bit hot for you, but it looks nice. I I could imagine myself settled down in a place like this. It's, the lava and everything. It's.
Oh
I
yes.
guess it makes sense for me to feel at home here.
No, I could too. As I start wiping the sweat from my forehead.
Don't lie.
I shake the hair. Yes. Oh, okay. Let's find this shop. Hopefully they have air conditioning.
Sure. We go find a shop, I guess.
I will follow Mirabelle as she walks around the place.
Perfect.
I'm looking for a pretty stone as well nearby.
Yeah. Can I have a perception check, please, from you?
Sure. Nope, that's persuasion. 7.
You see the occasional rock next to the lava. They're all black. It's very hard to see anything that looks particularly pretty. Some of them are smoother than others.
Never mind.
Cool. Yeah, and
You're looking for something?
I decided when we entered Ignicia that I wanted to take a piece of a location of everywhere we visit.
Like a keepsake.
I thought it could be a cool way to remind myself and regale me of the stories and such that we have uncovered throughout our time here. I think it could be cool. I missed my opportunity in Sylvanval, but as we're doing this job for you-know-who, I'm sure we'll end up back there anyway, so I can pick them up on the way back.
Yes, very nice.
If you see any cool shiny rocks, or something that won't burn me, let me know.
Didn't Elirr pick up some... I mean, I saw him scavenging around the cave earlier. Obviously, it's not the village, but...
Oh, no, I want it from the village. From locations of, like this. Yes, I think it'd be cool. Or, places of importance. To me.
Do you have some already? From any other places?
Well, I have this vial of moon water, but I'm planning to give this to my mother.
That's very sweet.
She worships Luna, you see.
She's still in Stonehaven?
She is, yes. Well, last I saw her, yes.
Perhaps we should... I mean, I assume we'll be going back there eventually. I mean, I have some business there now as well. So...
I would like to, but we'll see.
I know you're not. I know you're not too keen. Maybe Zelen and Ashira can help you disguise or something.
Maybe I could wear my hat that I buy from here and then get a fake mustache. That would do.
Exactly. No one will recognize you with a bald cap.
Diego Botello. There you go. They were never expected.
No, I mean, a bald guy with a mustache. No one will ever think it's you.
Exactly. I'm recognized for my hair.
Well, you do have very nice hair.
I know. And I'll walk to the shop and buy whatever hat they have in store.
Yeah, you go inside and the guy sort of looks at you. Oh, well, all right then. Hello. What can I do you for today?
A hat.
The hats? Oh,
yes.
Sure, good idea in this weather. Whatever you
How
want.
much?
Well, he pulls out a bucket hat. So it's just it's like a little bit of cloth that's been turned up at the edges. Well, that's my last hat.
Okay.
That'll be 15 gold pieces.
It's extortionate.
No, it won't. Here's a silver.
A silver? That's at least a gold there, isn't it?
Wait there. Have you got change for coppers?
Me? Have I got change for coppers?
I'll give you 5 copper instead.
Look, I'll keep your silver, and you take that, right?
There's a good man, and I tap him on the cheek. Thank you.
Right, yeah. All right. Pleasure doing business with you. As
I
he
get
pulls out
outside
another
and put my hat on.
He puts a hat on as he leaves.
I nod. What color is it?
Why don't you tell me?
Let's go with. I got a green tunic on. Let's go for a green hat. Dark
Perfect.
green, like forest green. Sorted.
Yeah,
Sweet.
nice. I like it.
Well, I've got my hat. It's made my head a lot hotter. Did you want to go anywhere in particular, or just see the sights?
No, I just wanted to see the sights. I mean, and well, now that you mentioned looking for a nice stone, I'm also looking. Maybe we can go near the. I'm going to say a river, but is it called a river when it's lava? I mean,
You want to get closer?
not if you're not feeling uncomfortable. No, I mean, I can
Oh.
go alone. See if there's something there. I could be back in.
It'll be fine. I'll come with you. I'm just now sweating even more wearing the hat.
Are you sure? Oh, hang on. I'll use my elementalism to wait. Hang on for. Oh no.
Mhm.
Pushing the
Are you
wrong
gonna-
button there.
You're gonna waft, warm air at me.
I'll just like give you a little mist of water.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Ah.
It goes steamy a little bit as it hits your skin, as it sort of evaporates very quickly. But it's still a little bit refreshing on first impact.
I'm sorry I couldn't
Thank
do
you.
more. Water is not my forte.
It is much better than it was.
Perfect.
Right.
So, are you looking for a stone at the lava?
Yeah.
Can I
Well,
have
just
you describe this to
from
me?
a safe enough distance, right? I mean, I don't want any of us to run any risk of tripping and accidentally falling in.
Mhm.
But like kind of where I mean that's like where the cobblestone sort of stops and the grass or whatever
Mhm.
like
Like
this
sort of-
is begins.
Okay, yeah, there.
Yeah.
Can I have you roll a perception check, please?
I give a bardic inspiration.
With the bardic.
Hey, you've got a good eye for shiny things, eh?
Well, I should be alright. 17.
17 with the bardic. Are you going to use the bardic?
Yeah.
Mhm.
D4.
It's a 1d.
Oh, nice.
D4, right?
Very nice, as it's a 21.
It's a D6, but we'll take a 4. All good.
As a 21, you look around, and Mirabelle, you see right on the edge of the lava, like right up against it, is what appears to be a glowing stone.
Ooh. I go towards it, try to pick it up.
As you go towards it, can I have a wisdom save from you, please?
Yes. Hang
Mhm.
on, my roll 20 is a bit wonky.
You're all good?
Can I use my heroic on that?
Absolutely, you can.
My God.
As you rolled an 8 initially, and with your heroic inspiration, you rolled a 6.
Wait, can I? I don't think I can silvery barbs it. Wait, let me just read
Don't
the
know what it
spell.
is. You don't know what it is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's so true. I can't do it anyway. It's only on foes.
Can you use your bardic though? Like
I've already given her a bardic.
no, but she
Technically,
used
she's
the,
used it.
the
Technically, she's
heroic.
used
No,
it.
she used the heroic bardic, didn't
No,
she?
she
Didn't
used
use
bardic
the regular
inspiration as
And
well.
then she used the heroic.
one?
Yeah, I've used them both.
Mirabelle, as you go to touch the stone, as you walk towards it, you hear, coming from the lava,
Daughter, come closer.
I pick up the stone.
Mhm.
And I come a little closer, just a few steps, and I'm like, hang on, I might have found something.
and
Don't get too close. You'll melt.
As you look at the lava, you can see, looking back at you, is a face, one you recognize from a dream.
Is
As
it the big lady?
As you look, you see. Bear with me one sec. You see, looking back at you, is a figure who Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll find the NPC token for you.
The massive guy, right?
Yeah.
You see, looking back at you, is this gentleman here.
Got his name, but I don't. Quite a few pages
I don't
back.
think you ever heard his name.
Oh.
As he looks to you, you just hear it again. This time clearer.
Daughter, do you see me looking at you?
If I were to say no now, I would betray myself, wouldn't I? I say this like I whisper this kind of so Diego doesn't hear, and I want to sort of pretend that I'm still occupied with like tugging the stone out of the dirt or something like that.
Mm-hmm. As you look and you say this, you feel that insane burn in your hand. That glow on your palm emblazons, and I'd say that Diego, as you're the only one with her at this moment, you can see the whole of her hand appears to be glowing as she's looking down. She's holding that stone in it at the moment that she's just picked up.
You okay?
I think so. This stone might be well. I found a nice stone, but I also found someone looking at me from inside the lava.
Are they okay?
I think so. They don't seem in agony or pain, or they seem like they belong there. They're also calling for me for their daughter, and I assume it's me. I try to keep very like matter of fact about this, even though I'm probably not.
The lava is asking you to what?
Come closer. Well, not. I'm not asking you to come closer, but the lava is asking me to come closer. There's a face in it.
The lava is calling you.
I'll tell you more when I come back up. But give me a second.
I just pluck a tune and just give her a bardic inspiration from a distance, just in case.
Just standing on the bridge, like, okay. You just see her looking at this, and Mirabelle, you see it begins to, his form sort of shimmers with the lava as he looks to you.
You are Flameborn. Flameborn. That is who you are.
As you see his form begins to shimmer away.
I want you.
And that strange moment disappears. The glow on your hand dissipates, but you notice, Mirabelle, that it seems to have grown, this time stretching down your palm towards your wrist, as you can see what looks to be almost like the ember of a flame going down, and it glows the same way as the other cracks in your skin do from this glow of flame.
Well, this is potentially problematic. And I just, it glows. Does it hurt? Does it?
Doesn't hurt.
Does it feel? It doesn't.
It's warm.
Feel it.
That's all you feel.
Well, I go back upstairs and basically tell Diego what happened. And maybe as we're on the way back, maybe I'll tell him more about the visions I had, like how there's been a guy watching over me, claiming I'm his daughter, and blah blah, and yeah. And about the other dream of the baby and the lady who looks just like me.
And Stonehaven burning to ashes.
Yeah, Stonehaven
Very
burning
nice.
to ashes. Yeah. I mean, I could reiterate it all now, but for the sake of brevity, I won't.
Yeah, you let him know about the colossal giant man that you saw chained down to this black soil, the fire rubies in the area around you, in an area that you don't know or never seen. and that memory or vision or dream that you had at the tent where you stepped outside and were in Stonehaven, burning to ashes, seeing just this lady who shared familiar features to your own, laying a basket with a baby with that cloth ember that you know so well, as the only keepsake you keep from that time. But yes, you hear all of this, Diego, as you guys step back into the tavern, and I'd say that is where you join the others. Diego, do you say anything hearing all of this? Is there anything that you remark?
I think Diego will just listen to everything Mirabelle says, and then if Mirabelle has any, like, if she asks a question while describing it, like why or like who could it be, I think Diego will just be, as pleasant as he always is, and just try to help you come to terms with everything that you've heard. For example, the fact that the lava river is her dad, this creature is her dad, whatever this thing is her dad. She's known to be an orphan her entire life and has been brought up having like a horrific upbringing with the Ladies of Love and all of the other stuff there. So I think it's to Diego, he just tries to comfort her in knowing that, she does have parents. And if this truly is her father, it might be a thread to pull.
Who knows? I don't need to jump into the lava now, do I?
No, definitely not. I think that would hurt. But, maybe if being here in Ignicia.
Exactly.
Perhaps.
Davakras might have some more answers.
Yes, exactly. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me.
That's okay.
Nice
It was a
hat, by the
pleasure.
way.
I know it hides my hair, but other than that, it's good.
One last thing.
Oh,
Mirabelle,
wait, the stone. The
you
stone.
have the
Do I...
stone.
Yeah. I do give it to... I mean, does it... I would still give it to Diego. Because it's not the stone... Is it the stone that resonates to me? Or was it just...
It was just the lava.
It was just the lava, or is it just the lava? In that case, if it's a pre-stone, I'll give it to Diego.
I will tell you, you recognize this stone from being fixed on the Helm of Brilliance. This is a fire opal.
Oh. I'll still give it to Diego. It looks very fancy.
Thank you.
It's a fire opal, I think. Wow.
It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll add it to my collection of keepsakes.
Well, it's a nice way to start a collection. Let's find some more soon.
Yes, certainly.
Perfect. As you join back with the others, I will say that all of you are currently heading up to bed. I'm going to ask, but let's keep it short. What are you doing, if anything? Is anybody doing anything noteworthy before they go to bed tonight? Sylas.
Yes. Sylas would like to go a quick round outside when it's dark. He is looking for a certain guiding star.
Perfect.
If it's visible.
We will come back to you in just a moment. Elirr.
Elirr would just set up his alchemy kit essentially and start making a potion of healing.
Perfect. Yep, you make a potion of healing.
While praying to Elowin to guide us.
To Elowin, okay, the goddess of magic. Very nice. Yeah. As you do the prayer before you head to bed for the evening. Anybody else, or is it just Sylas? Diego?
One very small thing. Diego, before he goes to bed, is there a window in our room, or are
There
these?
is.
I take it there would be. Yeah,
There is.
He would open the window and sit on the windowsill with his legs dangling out of the window, and he would just play a very somber tune and just say a few words to Callista, If you need to know the exact words that I would say, I can get you them. But otherwise, yeah,
I
he's just going
would
to say.
like to, but I'd like to do it just after we do Silas's. If you're doing the prayer
Sure.
to Callisto
Yeah, no
right
worries.
before
I'll
you go
grab.
to
I'll
sleep.
grab that. Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
Can I push him out? I'm just kidding.
Wow, Judge is a killer. Okay, cool. No surprises there. Perfect. Silas, you step outside and you look around. Can I have a perception check from you, please? As you're looking for a specific guiding star.
When Zell
Perception?
sees Silas going to do something, chucks him a bardic.
Very nice. As you have a bardic inspiration.
I'll also use my guidance for that because I'm actually looking for it. Perception, you said, right?
Yes, please.
15.
Mm-hmm. Are
I
you going
use,
to use anything? I will tell you
Yeah,
now. Okay, go for it.
I'll use the bardic since it's like an hour.
Perfect.
So that's a d6.
Yes, it is.
That's a 2, so make 6, 17.
17.
And you were going to guidance it as well, weren't you?
Yeah, it's already included. I can take it and then
With a
it's
17.
if you open it.
As you look around, you notice that above you here in this town, there is a break, and you can just about see a couple of the stars up above you, one of which appears to be towards the east. The east has the star that you're looking for, the guiding star. It glows and looks to you.
I try to reach out to the star in my mind, almost in some sort of meditating state. And I will ask, are you following me?
As your eyes are closed, you're focused on the star and you utter this. You hear, I am always watching.
So where were you when I needed you most?
I watch from across the veil. You need not name me yet, but I will walk beside you.
But what? Why now? What changed? Like, if silence was your plan, then please explain to me the point of your suffering.
And with that, you feel a gust of wind pass you by, as though something's run through you, as it sort of goes all the way around you. And there's a scent that you recognize. It's Thornholm. It's home. There's no answer.
Would I recognize this? No, I have to rephrase that. Whose scent would it remind me best of?
Your father.
Figured. Be honest. Was I actually important to you?
You were my only. No one else is. And then that gust goes through you again a second time, this time as if leaving you from behind. And you notice that the star flickers slightly, as if the ash is blocking it, but it's still visible. Just feels ever so distant.
I try to follow up with that with a question. I'm not sure if I get reaction from it.
Mhm.
But do you really understand what your silence has done to me?
silence.
Silence gets angry a bit, annoyed.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, he stands up. He doesn't expect an answer, but he will shout to the star, "If you're my mother, then why didn't you act like one?" And I turn around, and I head inside.
Very nice. Yeah, you head inside. And as you do, you notice the star disappeared behind the ash cloud as you step inside. The wind around you swirls almost like dust, like a dust tornado around you as the ash goes around you, and then it goes flat for a moment. As you head inside, you go to lie down. You see Diego by the window, looking out. And as you lay down, Diego, we come to you.
Yeah, I
What is it
play
you
a
do?
very slow, somber tune. Just a couple of plucks of the strings, very, very subtle. And as I do, I start to get into the rhythm of the song. And it's not very long, I'm only there for a couple of minutes. But I eventually say, "In the stillness of the night, when shadows softly fall, I call upon your name, Callista. Hear my call. Guide me through the starlit skies, where mysteries reside, with visions pure and vibrant. Through my dreams, be my guide." And then I finish the song. And I just look up to the sky to see if I can see any stars through the ash clouds.
You can. You see two or
And then
three.
Do I get a glimpse of the moon at all while I'm also looking up?
Can I have a
Or is that
perception check
completely...
from you, please?
Sure. I'll use my heroic, why not?
Mm-hmm.
21. 21?
Turned a 10 into a 21. You do see the faint outline of the moon through the ash. It is out. It is above you tonight.
Then I just swing my legs in, shut the window, get into bed, and yeah, go to sleep.
Very
Or try
nice.
to.
Yeah, as you lie in your bed, all of you manage to gain a full night's rest here. However, during the night, Diego, as you lay on the sheet, as your mind wanders and drifts to sleep, you find yourself in a dream. Here, something seems odd. You stand in a place you know so well. This is the amphitheater, the Stonehaven stage. This is the pinnacle of the Pinnacle District. This is every bard's dream, being on stage at the Stonehaven Amphitheater. You stand beneath a cutout of the moon. The light around you has a faint glimmer, almost like dust particles in the air, but it's that of moonlight. As you look out to the crowd, you see there is none. As you look to the orchestral seats that you once, on a tour here, were able to witness up close, as you remember looking up to this stage, you find yourself standing right in the center. And beside you, as you look around, you see her, Talia. She looks to you. Diego. Why did you run from me?
couldn't stay.
She
They
looks
follow
up the
me
moon.
everywhere.
She looks at the moon as you talk. You broke my heart.
And for that I'm sorry. I did not mean to. But if I had stayed, it would have been much worse.
Her eyes fall down to the ground, and then she looks to you. Her eyes meeting yours. You see your own reflection in them. You know these eyes well. She spent a lot of time gazing at you. You never felt seen the way she saw you. Diego, I know now why it is I was so fixated. As she reaches her hand out and just presses it against your tunic. The glow on your chest glows through it as it meets her hand. You are blessed by her. As was I.
You're also blessed by Luna?
You really don't know.
I know nothing.
I feel so ashamed. So embarrassed.
Why?
I fell for you, Diego. I felt the world at ease for just a moment. I understand why you ran. I understand now. I have spoken to Luna. I loved you, Diego. Truly. But you were never mine, love. As she brings her hand down, she looks to you. There's a very, very small smile on her face. Her eyes are slightly watery.
All I can say is that I am sorry that I've hurt you in this moment.
Diego.
I didn't mean for it to end up like this.
I understand.
While we were together, you had an aura about you that enticed me too. But I do not know if it was love, as you say, or something else. Who are you? Truly.
I always wanted you to worship me. And only now do you pray to me. The fact you don't know. I apologize, Diego. May Luna bless you always. As she turns. And before you can say anything, she walks away. And Diego, it's as she turns you realize this can only be Callista. And that is where we call tonight's session. As all of you gain the benefits of a full night's rest. Diego, I don't need a wisdom save from you. We will pick up what happened with this next episode. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, have a fantastic Happy New Year. Bye-bye now.